So you want to be man enough that you don't think about yourself. You want to be man enough that you carry all the responsibility in your family in your head, like you are the Messiah of this world. You are not Messiah. You are neither Jesus nor Muhammad. You are not God. You will not be able to solve everybody's problem. You can only solve some. You want to support your brother, your sister, your cousin, your niece, yet you have your wife, your children, yet you have yourself. And the least person you think about is yourself. Mr. Man, calm down. I want to talk to you. You will travel. And every time you travel, all you're thinking is how you want to buy things to take home to your mom, to your father, to your sister, to everybody. For them to know, hey, Mr. Man, good boy. See, that good boy, when you die, nobody's going to say anything. The world will still move on. If you die and you don't do certain things for your siblings, for your children, you will suffer it. I'm not saying you should not help, but let people understand where you are, know your reality, and be clear about that. Dear man, today's episode is for you. And I just want to talk to you because I really like you. Hello, Your Excellency. It's the Money Mindset with Razak. How are you? I'm dedicating this episode to every man who is watching. So if you're a lady today, this topic is not for you. So share with your uncle, your brother, your father, anyone who is a man in your life. I want to talk to men. And it's all about your personal finances. I'll be sharing 5 things that affect men as it relates to personal finance and the 5 financial mistakes that is common to men. Number 1, black tax. One of the biggest problems I've seen is that men want to be man enough because they've been told that as a man you need to take all the responsibility. So you want to be man enough that you don't think about yourself. You want to be man enough that you carry all the responsibility in your family in your head, like you are the Messiah of this world. Mr. Man, calm down. I want to talk to you. You are not Messiah. You are neither Jesus nor Muhammad. You are not God. You will not be able to solve everybody's problem. You can only solve some. And that's really why I want to talk to you. Every time, the black tax is one of the most troublesome things that affects men. You want to support your mom, and please get me right, I'm not saying you should not support your parent. You want to support your brother, your sister, your cousin, your niece, yet you have your wife, your children, yet you have yourself. And the least person you think about is yourself. Every time you're thinking about the people around you. And it's more of a cultural and societal expectation from you. That as a man, you need to take all the responsibility. Can I tell you something? That's a false statement. As a man, you don't need to take all the responsibility. As a man, you need to take the priority responsibility for yourself. Because not all responsibility is your responsibility. You cannot solve everybody's problem. So you need to, first and foremost, have a talk with particularly siblings, your niece, your family, and let them have a realistic expectation of who you are. Oftentimes, you're taking debt because you want to satisfy people. You're working so hard, morning, afternoon, night. Or because you want to make money and send to your family, your siblings, your niece, only your religious groups, and yet you're not thinking about yourself. You will travel. And every time you travel, all you're thinking is how you want to buy things to take home to your mom, to your father, to your sister, to everybody. For them to know, hey, Mr. Man, good boy. See, that good boy, when you die, nobody's going to say anything. The world will still move on. If you die, and you don't do certain things for your siblings, for your children, you will suffer it. I'm not saying you should not help, but let people understand where you are. Know your reality and be clear about that. Number 2, dear man, I know ego is one of those things that is quite common to you. And because of that, when people talk to you, you don't listen. When your spouse talks to you, say that. all you think about is more often around what my guy says. My guy says this. And that's what you want to do. You don't take time to actually invest in your knowledge, in your financial freedom, to actually acquire the capacity you need. And so when your guy tells you, let's hang out in the beer parlor, that's what you do more. And oftentimes, because of those slangs you said in those local joints, it's often believed that the money you use to build the house, you don't need the same money to drink. Huh? Yes. I know that's one of the biggest problems you have as a man. So every time it's about what your guy says. You don't listen to the people around, particularly your spouse. Don't listen to anyone apart from your guy. But that's not where I'm really going. One of the problems this has led to, particularly for you as a man, is financial transparency. Oftentimes, many men don't have financial transparency with their partner. And because of that, all the problems in their home, there's an expectation that they should, whereas they are not earning what it takes to deliver on those expectations. Mr. Man, I want to talk to you today, and I'm still really talking to you. Do you have transparency with your partner? Do you have transparency with your parents? Do you have that transparency to let people understand what exactly is your capacity and what's the capacity of what you can absorb? Dear man, I'm still talking to you. The number 3 I want to talk to you is, because you are a man, you have too much of tendency to invest in high-risk business. Yes, I know. Do you think I don't know? You spend a lot of time spending on bets. You know it. Gamble, high-risk investment, crypto, bonds. Because you're a man, there's too much of tendency of you trying to think you can put your things in high-risk investment. And as a result of that, you bumped your hand several times. So when they talk about investment today, you will say, I don't want to. Please, speak up. I bought one land the last time. I can't even know. They collected the land from me. Oftentimes, you put yourself in high risk. And it still boils down to the fact that you are not investing in your capacity. You are not investing in what will help you to know how to take the right decision. Dear man, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you because I care about your well-being. And I've seen many men who have died not because they do not have money, but because they did not invest in their self, their health, and everything is about the people around them. And I've seen how this is affecting several men. Dear man, I want to talk to you more about this, because today's session is just about you. It's about the need for you to stop procrastinating about your future. Stop procrastination. Do this, I'll do it later. Do that, I'll do it later. And because you are the man, your ego and your shoulder is so raised that you are not bringing, calm down. The fact that you are a man does not mean you should not listen. And the fact that you are a man does not mean you should not take from the wisdom of others. That is one of the biggest problems that is affecting many men when it comes to their finances. Number 4, a lot of your wealth are kept in secrecy. Secrecy. You own house, you can't tell your wife. You own assets, nobody knows. You own this. You said you want to keep it as a secret, because the day they know, they will start asking you, yes, I understand the need for confidentiality in some of the things you're doing, but have you written your will? The day anything happened to you, dear man, who knows where all those wealth you are keeping in secrecy, who knows where they are? You've stored them. You have that bank account, 2, 3, 4. Nobody. Your spouse is not, your siblings is not, everything you are keeping is so confidential. But the day anything happened to you, who knows that those things are there? The day you are not feeling fine and you need money, urgent money, you are in coma, who knows that those things are there for you? Dear man, I really want to talk to you. And I really want to talk to you, not because I don't want to. Not because I've not seen the mistakes. I've seen men before us who are actually learning from some of these mistakes. And because of that, I do also want you to fall into that same issue. The 4th or the 5th thing I really want to talk about today. What is holding you down that make you think your spouse should not also contribute? Oftentimes, I've seen many men who doesn't want their partner to contribute to certain things they own. They'll say, no, it's my house. I sent my children to school. And you are doing all of that all because of the cultural myth and the cultural nuances. I don't think you got married to that woman to come and kill you. Yes, I know you've read a lot on social media, and that is affecting your mindset that everything is going to happen to you too because that, yes, you need to protect yourself. I'm not saying you should. You shouldn't. But I'm also asking you today that why are you not allowing your wife to do something? Oftentimes, many men die, plenty women in widowhood associations and widows associations out there. Some of them is not their fault. It's just because of your own stubborn head, your own strong head. That, no. Sit down and take care of the kids. I know. But give that woman the freedom she deserves. Empower her to take certain action. Give her the capacity for her to also work with you to make joint decision. You see, I know you are a man, but the ego of that man needs to calm down. I hope today I've been able to talk to you as a man to calm down, because this life is not about masculinity. It's not about feminism. It's not about the fact that you are a male means that you cannot listen or tap from others. The reality is that we are all here together to learn from one another. Your personal finances, yes, it will grow. But don't make your masculinity be the only thing that determines or influences the way you think about personal finances. Hello, Your Excellency. If you like this, click on the like, share, and turn on the notification. Dear man, be man enough.